Beauty by Julia. I'm Julia and I'm your virtual beauty therapist. I have been one for over 11 years. Skincare is my passion, but also it is my job. However, I love really everything related to beauty, and as you well know, Korean skincare is a big love of mine. But also, I started to try a lot more Korean makeup, and I wanted to show you the products that I got. Surely, sometimes it's a trial and mistake, so I will show you not just the one that I really like, but the one that wasn't that successful for me personally. If you do enjoy this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up, share it, comment below, and consider subscribing to the channel as well. You can find me in Instagram and TikTok for a lot more beauty content, and you will see a lot about hair care, makeup, skincare, body care, and whatnot. So let's start with the makeup today. Obviously, the beginning of every makeup will be what is underneath. So I already have my skincare and I have my SPF. So usually I will start with something like cushion. Unfortunately, the cushion that I almost finished now is not something that I will suggest for you, but I will mention it because for me, this is definitely a mistake that I bought. So this is from a Nacific, and this is how it looks like. It's almost finished and I'm quite glad. I have ordered now another one, which is from Cleo, and I do hope it will be much better because it's so hyped and I don't think I have seen any bad reviews about it, so yes. But this one I don't know if you will be able to see it from the distance and from the camera lenses obviously, but from distance it looks wonderful and it gives some coverage and everything, but from closer look, it doesn't matter what type of primer I will use, it just sinks into the pores in every single uneven surface of the skin, whether it's lines or pores, and highlights it. So it's definitely cakey and I am definitely not going to purchase this product again. This is from a brand called Saem, and this is a tip concealer and it's super affordable. It's anywhere between 5 and 6 pounds, but very often it will be on sale with different retailers. So it is a product that is quite hype. It has 10 different shades, so some of them are closer to your skin tone, but then you do have greener color and a peach color, which are color correcting, and you do have this brightener, which is usually used for highlights. However, as my skin is quite pale, I decided to try this one as an under eye concealer, and this has really good coverage. Definitely you can use it as a highlighter, but this is how I have been using it. I just use my fingers. Obviously you can use a sponge, you can use a brush, but I like using my fingers, especially when I'm in a rush. You can see how much difference does it make around my very tired eyes. Now you do have to be very careful not to get into your eyes, because specifically, like, I have very sensitive eyes and it makes them watery, so this is definitely something that you want to avoid. But as long as you are gentle, it works so well. It has such a huge coverage and it feels a bit powdery, but it does not get cakey and applies quite easily. You can see even with my fingers. Obviously I'm in my mid-30s, so I have some lines around the eyes, and a lot of the different concealers that I use for this area will actually get in one point into the lines, make them more visible, but this is not one of those. So for the price, what it does, it's perfect. I decided to also give a try to their eye primer. Now I do like it, but I have to say that this is not eye primer that has a color into itself. So it will help for your eyeshadows to stay in place, but it is not something that will give you color base, which is very even or very strong onto the eyelids. The next product is for your eyebrows. Now I do apologize, this is usually a clear gel, but I have used it after I have applied some pencil for my eyebrows. So I like it because sometimes I tint my eyebrows, so their color might actually vary, and usually if I leave them, they're quite light. So if I just can't be bothered to fill them in, I just like using this one to keep them in place, and it works really well. It will not get flaky, it keeps everything in place, and I very much like it. This is Holika, and this is my fave matte magic mood eye palette, and this is the Moony version. They have two versions. The one that I have is this one, so it's kind of lavender, the colors that you will see in the evening. So it's cold colors. There's two brownish kind of 9 colors in total. Most of them are quite light, really suitable for daily application if you ask me. There's 2 shimmers as well and 2 deeper colors. We start with this one. This will be the base. I'll get a bit of the dark one. And then we're gonna finish with a bit of glitter, because you always need some. The dark shades are actually quite well pigmented. Okay, this is the finished look. I have never heard about it before, but I saw this eyeliner. It has 4 different shades. This is number 2 and it's called Luminous. It has such a beautiful, gorgeous glitter. So this is not super overpowering, I think, because of the shade of the glitter. It really suits everyone. The texture of the glitter is watery and the particles are quite large. However, it actually sticks quite well onto the lid, so it's not one of those that you apply and then after a few hours, if you're unlucky, a few minutes, you're all over with glitter. It just adheres quite well onto the skin. So I can say quite easily that I do like this one. You can see I put some brown eyeliner and it's this one. Unfortunately, I really struggled to apply it because it was great for the first 2 weeks, but now it has been 3 weeks. I have been keeping it down as it says. I am shaking it vigorously as it says. It's from Peach Sea and it's a brush fixie liner. Initially, it was amazing. It stayed in place, has very fine tip, you can have a look, but now it just dried out and I really struggled to apply it, so I think this one is actually going to the rubbish. Brown eyeliner will give you a little bit softer look, so I like it, but unfortunately this is disappointment, and initially it was amazing. This is the Lash Correcting Mascara. It's orange, so this is the one that is for elongated eyelashes. They have one which is for volume, one which is brown, and one which is curling. So I decided to get this one, and it comes with eye and lip makeup remover. So these are my eyes without and with the mascara, and this is the difference. One of my newest additions. This is from Peripera and it's Velvet 31. This is the wine nude shade. From all the different shades, which are 34, I picked the darkest one, and it's the only one, if you ask me, that just doesn't suit my skin. Reason being is because I am pale with pink undertone, blue, so I am with cold undertones. And this one just, I don't think it works well for me. So I will show you how it looks like. It's a gorgeous color, but it's not for me. The texture of this tint is like whipped cream. The pigment is really good. It feels very nice. It's mattifying, but it is not drying. It's long lasting. Definitely recommend it. Definitely am going to purchase a different shade. So when I use this one, I usually apply lip liner and I use gloss on the top, and then it's perfect. But on its own, I just don't like it personally on myself. With that being said, if your skin is deeper, if your undertone is warmer, I do think this will be beautiful, and absolutely can recommend the Ink Velvet from Peripera. That's an ink lasting lip gloss, and it's once again from Peripera. This is how it looks like. For me, the biggest surprise was how huge is the applicator. Now yes, the tip is quite huge, but because mine is clear, it's actually doesn't bother me at all, because even if you smudge a little bit, that's absolutely fine. They say it's a non-sticky. I do think it's an idea tacky, but it kind of makes sense, because from another point, if your lip gloss is too watery or oily, if you want to say, it actually won't stay in the same place, or the color, if you decide to top a color with it, will start looking a bit weird. While with this one, I have tried it with this used as a topping product. Obviously I do use a brush. It has a few added ingredients like olive oil and mango seed oil. They are quite small amounts, below the 1%, but otherwise the ingredients list is super simple. It feels very nice. If you use it as a topper, it's great. If you use it on its own as well, just a touch tacky, but it's not unpleasant. It looks wonderful. It is definitely very glossy. This is the Blur Fudge tint. It's quite bright. You can see it is well pigmented. You can build it to a deeper color. You can use just a little bit in the middle. It's up to you how you want to use it. Let's have a look how transferable it is. Just a touch. So it's not that bad. Obviously you can't wear it with a mask, especially when it's this bright color, but it looks quite nice. I have to say that when you apply it, sometimes you can see some little particles. They don't feel like you're rubbing onto the skin. I think it just, some of the pigment gets together, but it's quite easily spreadable, so they won't stay on the lips. As ingredients, it's the highlighted ingredient is macadamia oil. However, it is under the 1%, and they did added fragrance. I did not experience any irritation. It feels quite nice, quite soft. I mean, if it wasn't such a bright color, you will feel like just your lips are nice and velvety. In this line, there's 6 different shades. The one that I have, number 5 Posy, is really close to my natural lip color. So it feels really nice. It looks almost like it's not there, but it keeps my lips very well hydrated and moisturized, so I do enjoy this. I have to say that this is the product that I will use if I want some color but not a lot. So this is the no makeup type of lip tint that I will usually use, and it feels very comfortable. This is the box. It is indeed heart shaped. It's super cute. This is a shade called May. So all the shades into this line are tea inspired, so they are very vibrant type of colors. This one is a little bit glossy, and this is the tip. Quite easily to apply. Let me just come closer. This is quite easily one of my favorites. I really like the shade. I like that my lips feel very well hydrated. I like how pigmented it is. I mean, to be honest with you, yes, this is quite easily one of my most go-to type of lip products. It has a few different fruit extracts like cranberry, watermelon, strawberry. They're in small amounts, but obviously they are there. It has added perfume, which it smells fruity, which I also very much like. Didn't experience any irritation using this product, so definitely I like this one. It's very difficult for me to decide which one of those is my favorite. There's actually quite a few of them, but let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite Korean makeup product, whether it was part of this video or wasn't. Just I want to know. Consider subscribing to the channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram for more beauty content. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again.